What's up, everyone? I am back. I have gotten a bunch more, a bunch more resonators. It is time to have another go at this and hope that my luck has gotten better. Okay, that is just garbage. I'm gonna kind of like move it towards the center so I won't have to move it as much. Nothing, nothing good. Um, just not the stuff that I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Nope. Um, over time multiplier is not relevant to this build. If it was like super, if everything else was like super good for a different build, then I would stop and sell it, but it's not. Okay. Oh, but the other stuff's crap. The tier 2 is nice, but with the other stuff being crap on it. Okay, so we got the tier 1, but the other stuff on it, the multiplier is alright, but two other bad stats. It's not worth trying to do anything with. Just not enough good stuff again. Not enough. What the heck? Jeez, man. That is some early... That's like the first couple days. Early for sale. Where is that tab? Oh, that's my first tab. Shit. Eagle Dream. Wait, what? Gloves? Viridian Jewel? Early folks. I'm not seeing what you're seeing, buddy. Oh, it's this one. Alrighty. It's one of the mods we want to see, but a higher tier would be nice, and combined with other good stuff. Ah, man, a couple of good things on there. Just not the right combination. Cold resistance, tier 1 multiplier. Ah, but there's a bunch of crap on it that I don't want. Crap. Got the +1 to all cold skills, but the dexterity I don't need. Percent evasion, a low number to number. Okay. Kind of just all over the place. Not stuff I need for the build. Once again, just not stuff needed for the build. I got the dexterity skill. Ooh, this might be a good one. We got cold resistance, dexterity, tier 1 cold damage, tier 1 physical damage, and all dex gem. This is actually pretty good. I don't really want that life leech. And this won't fix my resistances, unfortunately. If I could just remove the physical damage, Alright, I'm gonna have to give it a. This is pretty good. I mean, I think this would actually be a pretty big increase, but I'd be giving up a lot of life for it. To give you an idea, 218. So it's quite a bit of an increase, but I'm not completely happy with it. It's not exactly what I want, so we're gonna see if I can make it better. What did I remove? Oh, I did it. I'm removed the ideal thing off of it. So now I have a lot of options. I can go with the percent elemental damage, which is not a huge increase. I could go with physical damage. The elemental damage is good. I could also go with a dual mod, like the increased area effect, area damage. That works for me. Increased projectile damage. That works for me. The thing that kind of sells me. Let me see how well this is rolled. It's actually got really nice rolls. So if I put the percent mod increase, it actually rolled perfect bottom end and top end number to number. It has the +1 to dexterity skills. It has 25 on the increased cold damage, means it'll gain another 5%. So this is actually really good rolls. It's got perfect roll on the dexterity, perfect roll on the cold resistance. I will perfect roll this on. Oh, perfect roll. And then I will add the elemental modifier, this one. So now it is what, 57% increased cold damage, 26 to 48 with +1 to all skill gems. Uh, it's a very nice amulet for me right now. I think I will keep this. I might wind up rolling over it later, but this is a pretty big damage upgrade. And switching, I won't be able to use. I still won't be able to use my. I honestly don't know what to do with it, because I'm going to give up a bunch of HP. If it fixed my... This is the issue. "49% cold resistance." Overall, I mean, you saw how much the reverse of this is on the low end. Uh, that's the high end right now. Let's wait for it to rotate so you can see the bottom. 255 is the high end, 218. So this is the low end, is higher than the high end on the rotation. Like, you're talking about a massive damage increase with these two item swaps, but now I have to fix my resistances. Oh, I don't know how I'll do that. Actually, I do. I just don't want to do it. Oh. I'm going to keep it the way it is, though. For now, I think I'm going to end this craft. If I do another one, I'll probably start with something else, because this is pretty good for me as it is right now. I probably won't keep this forever, but right now it is a pretty nice amulet. So the reality of this is, though, I'm not using dexterity. The dexterity is kind of an empty slot. I would like a higher cold resistance roll. I might try a second amulet, and I might sell this one. If and when I craft a better one, I am gonna now have to make up cold resistance, which I can fix right here by switching this out and going with a small a small a small cluster that's 15 to cold resistance. I think I actually just picked one up that's a high item level. But I'll have to get a jewel to fix that cold resistance, because I really am trying to make it up in my gear, but it's not working out. So yeah, and you can see I do have a total increase on this, 4731 versus it's 2 HP higher, but I gain a lot of damage, and some of the damage isn't seen in that. And I do actually gain a lot of utility through that skill gem level, because it's buffing up all of my defensive stuff too, like my Arctic armor, which I need to get an item level 21 of that. So it is a very strong in slot roll for now. I'll honestly have to POB it to see exactly how strong it is, but for now, I'm left over with Go figure, when I roll them all, I wind up with something that I'm not ready to go forward on. Um, I could I could be it could have come out better, but I don't see myself rolling over this. I'm kind of like pondering if I want to. I think it's good enough though at this point though that I pretty much have to get a new base. So I'm gonna call this craft done. This probably won't be my finished result because I'd really have liked to have at least a +1 with like the number percent physical, or all 6 things being top tier stuff that I wanted. But this is pretty nice. I've got basically a 5 stat amulet, 5 things that I need/want. Um, this amulet would actually be valuable for someone that's dex stacking because the dexterity roll would be very appetizing for them. So I don't think I will have any issue selling this. The only thing that would make this more valuable for a dex stacking would be if it had the implicit of dexterity, but you got to pick up the strength and intelligence somewhere for the build. So someone might be in that situation where they need the dex and they need those stats. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.